And good evening and welcome to the Guy with the Smile. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Got out today, got some yard work done. Uh, Something I haven't done in a long time. And yeah, I'm not in as good a shape as I should be. So we're gonna pretend to be in good shape and chase down some orcs. That's what you're supposed to do, right? When you're out of shape, you just play a video game where you're in shape. No, okay. We are going back into Shadow of War, um, as I said in the tweet, and as I indicated here, and as you can see, based on the screen. So I hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's had a nice day. The weather has been wonderful here. It has been warm but not hot. The sun has been out. Slight breeze. Just really good day for. Oops, let's actually. There we go. Really good day for working out in the yard, and felt good to get out there and get some sun. So we're gonna pick up where we left off, and let's see here. We had just discovered that there is a traitor in the ranks, and now we gotta figure out who it is.
The Witch King has a message for you, Talia. Weigh his words carefully.
Now I'm gonna check something in the options because the dialogue in this game seems very low to me. Gameplay seems fine. Once we get in, I'll bring up the options and take a look at the sound settings, see if dialogue got turned down somehow. Because like I said, gameplay seems fine, but the dialogue in the cutscenes seems really low. I mean, I've got subtitles, but I shouldn't have to rely on the subtitles. No, everything's maxed out. Okay, well, if that's the case, there's not much I can do about it. So, quests. Let's go to the quest screen. The arena is looks like the only available quest, because all those that I have access to are currently complete. That's the only one that has. I do have some challenges. I have Nemesis missions, so I could do those, but I'm not in a huge hurry. Yeah, I've got challenges I could do, but I have not collected a couple of the shill up memories, but again, those, and I'll be going back to. I know they're in. Actually, it looks like the only ones that I haven't collected are the ones that I don't technically know the location of. But they're in Uncle, which I know I'll be going back to. And also there is some of the Elendoroys that I haven't done yet. And of course, the Gondorian artifacts. Those are so looks like that's where we're going. And if I remember correctly, this is going to be a
The Witch King
tough
will try
fight.
to weaken us.
Yes, he will try to draw us out.
Wrong button. Sorry, it's going to take me a second to remember how to actually. Okay, that's that. This is what happens when you don't play for a couple days.
come you keep that old dagger? It's not old, it's just pitted up because I washed it in grog. If grog does that to a
So I
dagger,
don't remember what
what's it
the...
doing to
Oh,
me?
there it is. Okay, now. Be careful here. Because there is a
Did I just
guy
hear
coming.
something? Can't just be the wind. Not this time.
He went away.
I can always tell when men are near. Sound like he is. Yeah, that's me yelling at you. It's a man. Get him.
Careful. Standing out in the open, James.
I've been trying to figure out how grog is made.
It's tricky, isn't it? You got to get it just right, or you poison
That
it.
money, that's a
Even
worm.
though they
I
don't
would like to
deserve
get to the worms, but at the same token, I don't really want to fight the entire camp. If I can avoid it. Oops, their archer went away.
What was that noise?
Wonder what caused him to run away.
Giving pain is the fun part. He's got it all backwards. Rather be chopping the heads off a man swine right now. Listen to him. Did you?
You don't have any choice in the matter. You will obey. Nobody here. You're a big boy. Okay, he's mortally flammable. Vulnerable to stealth. Dazed by poison. Nothing really special about you at all. He's a warmonger hunter. There's warmonger is his clan. And he's a hunter, so he has a spear that he throws. And he's beast-proof. Most hunters realistically would be because they're designed around killing beasts.
We're more than rebels.
I did it. I get a whipping. I did it. Now, anybody? Is there a captain around here? Doesn't look like it. You guys are captainless. It's very sad. Actually, there would be one that's in charge of the. It's in charge of the camp. In theory, I may not have. Online vendetta. by killing the Warhulk. Thinking no. Same shit. There's another worm around here somewhere. You have friends though. I'll have to do something about that.
The captains are always going on about new weapons for a new age.
I'm going to the arena, so... No. I'm eventually going to the arena. First I've got to go through. I gotta go here, but... I could just fast travel over there. Maybe. Let's just do that. Well, let me see if I can get this worm first. Then we'll fast travel.
Only we never see them. It's all powerful magic you wouldn't understand. Where's the trust?
1 second. Okay. Twitch. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to fight his friends, but yeah, I know what an online vendetta is. Thank you.
Say one thing for men. They build good walls. What?
There's a bunch of black silhouettes here. I'd like to have a little more information. What do I know about? Okay, I know your information, so... Strength and weakness is already known. Strength and weakness is already known. So I know there's a couple there that I don't have strengths and weaknesses on, but first I want to get identities. Warmonger tank epic. Heavily damaged by fire and beasts, dazed by burning and stealth. He has a very interesting helmet, I will give him that. I would not want to try to wear that armor combo. It looks very uncomfortable. Damage by execution, stealth, and poison. Oh man. Sounds like Reb from D. Her cat just died, so take a moment of silence. In honor of the fallen knight. That was my wife come bringing me the news, so. As she is probably trolling Twitter. Well, not trolling, but sifting through Twitter. A gang of defenders, oh lord. He's not gonna be fun. Tank, wave of might. It's usually easy enough to avoid. Warmonger clash, already familiar with me. He has the defender shield. So you gotta hit him from behind. He is also arrow-proof, which makes him a little more annoying. But the epic determination, which means he heals. But you can interrupt the healing. And he has a gang of defenders, so he's gonna have a bunch of people with shields with him. So that is not going to be pleasant. Give me 1 second, because I just want to make an adjustment on my... Oh, that's right. Give me a sec, guys. Okay.
Got ya!
Excuse me. Okay. Oh, there's another worm up here.
How do you suppose things get names? You know, a chair, a table, an axe. Nah, they always had those names. We orcs came around later, when all that was sorted.
Goat! Say, what was that? A killer's about.
You think? Where in the world might you possibly find a killer? No, seriously. My heart does go out to Reb, having lost a pet like that. That's always tough, and in this particular time, the world the way it is, I think it's doubly so going to be hard on people. Actually, you know what? No, I want identities. I've always been like that. I don't know. Enjoy another shield bearer. He has last stand, which means you have a ability to avoid a death blow. He is, however, mortally flammable. Can be killed instantly with fire, instantly with beasts, instantly with poison. Fleas and terror burned in balefire, which I don't remember. Don't remember balefire. Extra damage from ranged attacks and stealth. So yeah, he's just gonna be a schmuck. Okay, now that we have all that out of the way, let us fast travel to one of the towers so that we can I want the map. Fast travel to one of the towers so we can get this quest going. Ooga head chopper. I have only died once so far, and I have avenged myself against the orc that killed me. Seven of 7 says no need for to grab arrows. Up there. No fortress is safe with me around.
The Uruks have sent a messenger.
We cannot trust the mouths of Sauron.
The enemy has gathered at the arena, and the Witch King issues a challenge to the Grave Walker. For those that didn't follow the first game, you were the Grave Walker.
The Orcs' numbers have swelled beyond count.
They're preparing for another push. No one has seen your father since the last battle. I have men looking for him. What new devilry is this?
The Witch King himself comes to negotiate.
my father's blade.
My orcs have your general. Send out the Ranger of the Black Gate to die at the hands of my champion. And upon his defeat, your leader will be returned. Refuse, and all that is flesh shall suffer. I come for you, Town of Gondor.
You understand?
That the Uruks are incapable of mercy? That my father may already be dead?
Ignore their taunts. We mustn't allow them.
The Uruks love spectacle. If we can distract them in the arena, we can sneak into their camp and find my father. Can I ask this of you?
Give them a show to remember.
Try not to kill him too quickly.
Like I was going to the arena anyway.
They seem to like their champion's chances. And it must be said, he has size on his side.
True, but you and I have him outnumbered.
Your city will burn. The scourge of man will be cleansed by fire.
Arcaro.
Vulnerable to stealth won't help me at the moment. Fear of Caragors probably won't. None of that's likely to help me much. He can be hurt by ranged execution and beast. That's good. The Warmonger commander. He has a gang of archers which actually and can use trimmer. Emboldens those that fight alongside him, and that's gonna hurt. When he dies, his followers are gonna get really upset, and he's an Olog. Ooh, he's gonna be a tough one. He's enraged by stealth, so even though he's heavily damaged by it, he's going to get pissed off, which means he'll heal. And he's fireproof, so don't try to blow him up.
Die, trespasser! I am unassailable, trespasser!
Excuse me.
The dark lords! A futile attempt! The Dark Lord shields me! I will punish you!
That's not what I wanted.
Your attacks wilt against my zeal!
I want to be.
My dedication to Sauron makes me strong! Rejoin in beyond! Makes you weak! Feel the Dark Lord's might! Suffer the wrath of Sauron! So, I return to the dark flame. But it comes for all. It comes for you, man-swine, as it comes for your city.
I'm sure it does. Yeah, I know it's not going to be that easy.
Fought well. Too well. Adriel needs more time.
Should I dance for them?
Or in a manner of speaking.
I came into this arena to fight Sauron's champion! I am still waiting!
Oh, don't tease me, Tark. Go on then.
Horza.
Roll stealth, beast fodder. Fair pinning and exhaustion.
Around his weapon! Man swine! The crowd is seething with excitement.
I've already
And
identified
so
you.
am I. I'm seething with all sorts of things, actually. This is going to be glorious!
Need to thin your numbers down a bit.
Here you for a machine! He's come back! I will break you!
Ow.
I'm too fast for you!
Yeah, about that.
You think you've done any damage? You've done nothing, Turk! Nothing! I shall wear your guts as a...
Oops, missed. Sorry, you don't get to death to fight twice.
Hey! I suppose you think you've got a chance against me? You might have if you weren't a pathetic, cowardly man-bug, and I weren't bent on squashing you.
Push Klimp.
Mortally flammable. Okay. Mortally sickly, mortal beast fodder. Just missed.
Stay away from the fire! Hold him down and I'll carve him up for supper.
She wasn't close enough. Dadgummit. Oh, he died.
Time to put this ranger down for good! Bury his stinking corpse
And
under the
he's my
rotten
nemesis.
stones of this filthy city!
Grisha.
He's my current nemesis, at the very least. Heavily damaged by beast attacks. Okay, well, I've got a plan for that. Other than that, damaged by execution, fire, and poison. Arrow-proof and vigilantly and stealth. Stealth in this isn't going to come into play as much. Orb hitters. Orders his followers to plant his banner, strengthening nearby allies. Can call reinforcements. When he dies, people are going to get really pissed at me. He has the machine hook. So far, I've been able to avoid that. Hunter spear, which I really hate hunters. He's a fire warder, so it decreases all fire damage by himself and his allies. He's still damaged by fire, but he won't take as much. He has a fanatical gang of hunters, and he's a beast slayer, but he's beast fodder. Lovely. Excuse me, I'm trying to collect that. Thank you.
Been a long time since we last faced off. Back in Udun, wasn't it?
Yes.
I've missed tussling with you. Almost be a shame when I plot you in the ground. After all we've been through.
Keep doing that. Have fun with that. It's not actually who I wanted. Hunting spears.
You're nothing special! Like that, dog!
Excuse me.
Disarm him!
I could use some help.
Gonna make my death quick. If I'd won, yours would have lasted hours.
So you didn't win. And I doubt this is easy to get rid of. Grisha Weaponsmith was my nemesis from the first game.
I have upheld my end of the bargain! And your champion has upheld his! For fighting this pitiful enemy, the Dark Lord promised mercy! Gaze now upon the Bright Lord! I make no such offer! Run! Run! Run to your master and give him this message! I come for him!
Well. Now, pardon me, could I go back and get that epic drop? Mission complete.
Let us hope Idril found her father.
All that matters is the Palantir. It cannot fall into the Witch King's hands.
Oh, it can. Let's see here. Man, I had Shadow Strike? I forgot I actually finally got that. Okay, so... Training an enemy replenishes Elf Shot. That's ultimately what I'll be going for. Wraith, Ice Storm, Poison Tendril, already got that because of the story. Didn't use that much, but it can be very useful. That's definitely useful. So we will get Poison Tendril. I picked up a new bow. Actually, I picked up a hammer. I'm not going to destroy that, but not going to use it either. Picked up a new, which will probably not be as good. Yes. So we will sell that. Sorry, destroy that. Destroy that. Destroy that. Probably ultimately end up destroying that. Can't recruit anybody 15 or higher. I'm not level 15 yet. Okay, now there was well, they tend to make you full up when you that's what I was looking for. Threshing dagger from Grish Weaponsmith. $376. Ooh, it is a better, well, better stealth attack damage. Definitely won't be destroying that. Okay, now is there anything else here? There's a worm up there. Let's see if I can talk to him. Let's see if we can't go have a chat with the worm. Well, we've eliminated a few more of the Bubble of the Black Gate. Doesn't have a lot of vulnerabilities. He is a soft target, so heavily damaged by range. He does take normal damage from executions, fire, and stealth. He's an assassin. He's agile. He has throwing knives. He has the Warmonger Clash special because of his tribe, and Savage Counter because of his counters all frontal attacks. So you pretty much have to stun him to. And he has a blood brother, a loyal blood brother, and an unknown captain. Those that aren't familiar with the game, blood brothers mean if I kill him, his blood brother will have a vendetta against me and come after me, which is less than ideal. Okay, now what's my new quest? Because Gash the Brander? The Pain Lover. Oh, the Burrows. Actually, have I got all the words? I haven't gone, because I could go to the Burrows and see if I can figure out the riddle to open the door and see if I can get any goodies out of it. Sometimes I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I have done this before. Use the recovered words to restore the poem. Reading the poem will open the door. Her banners aloft. And I may be wrong on this, so and I was correct.
In the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie, we bear our banners aloft, boots like drums, our cadence quick, our countenance dire. For who in this dark, dream-haunted land dares resist the righteous flame of wrath and doom themselves to despair and death?
Bright Lord's armor. Excuse me. Thought something was wrong. Enemies take damage from your poison. I don't tend to use poisons. Okay, map. Let's see. Where's our quest? Is over here. Down there. I can at least fast travel up to here. Save me a minute or two. Let me get over there. Figure out what the next quest is. Getting close to the point where it's going to open up more into an open world. Sorry, folks. Gotta sneeze. Sorry about that. I don't want to go down there. Yeah, never mind the fact that this stranger just fell out of the sky right next to you.
Do you not know? Perhaps you should ask him.
Perhaps I should worry more about you.
I believe I remember who the traitor is, but oh, well, he's got the dogs next door riled. Accompany Idril to save her father.
My father's being held in the war chief's camp, but we were spotted before we could attempt a rescue. Baranor wants to wait till daybreak, hit them with a small company.
But you want to go back now. Alone. That is the way to suicide.
If I wait till dawn, my father will be dead.
I'm saying don't go. I'm saying don't go alone.
Not saying don't go. I'm saying don't go.
The Uruks we captured last winter told stories of a grave walker. Half man, half wraith. A demon.
And what do you believe?
I believe we'd be lucky to have him. Baranor and I overheard the Uruks. They took my father to a nearby encampment.
Well then, let us
Just let him try that here.
make sure the encampment has fewer orcs.
Can't get promoted hanging back here.
Cannot assume anything.
Understand, Italian. Our brothers. We must free them.
Idril, we must move carefully.
Many thanks.
Poor
Rescue the captured soldiers.
Karsu? No, definitely Karku.
I don't like the sound of that.
Nicely done!
I know about the area. Oh, nothing, of course. That's not what I wanted to do. Just realized that those two arrows down there aren't orcs, they're captured soldiers. And I need to rescue them.
We must make haste.
Thank you. You have saved me, Lady Idril. We must leave this foul place.
I can smell the man filth from here. The sooner he's dead, the better. The Dark Lord will punish them all. The Ranger! Tear ya!
Ow. Never mind, he's already dead.
Get back here! Stop moving! Destroy!
Yeah, stop moving.
Why don't I shoot?
Dad, coming.
What? So
Oh, I wanted to release this guy.
fear that? Sooner or later, you'll be die!
Thank you. We thought ourselves dead.
Something just moved over there.
Well, you know, I'm
I
letting
am
you
in
loose
your
in the
debt,
middle of an orc
Ranger.
encampment. You may still be dead. But at least now you can fight.
I don't care what I find. I'm gonna cut it up good. A good blade and the will to use it. That's all it takes. Seems like.
We don't know what we'll find, Idril. Prepare yourself.
I am prepared.
Someone's sneaking. He's right here!
Is he?
You're dead! How am I trying to see me targeting me?
Just missed.
Oh! Oh!
My laser escape. They've taken the general to the war chief's tent.
Head back to Mini Cethel. The Ranger and I will find the General.
Idril, we need to clear the camp before we go to Castamere.
Quickly, then.
who's left.
We're close. I know it.
Careful, Idra.
Wrong button.
No grog till we take the city, he says. No feast till we have the stone. Who needs a stone when you've got steel? Our armies roll on through the line.
I know,
Nothing stops us.
technically,
Men take
this
flight.
isn't required for the
We'll
quest,
march
but
until the battle's done.
I like to be thorough.
This is not it.
You're not going anywhere,
Father?
General.
Oh, Idra. No, you should not have come here.
I came for you.
This is not what I wanted. For you, or for any of us.
There are things we don't get to choose. But we can still fight.
You are your mother's daughter. Come. The reinforcements will be arriving soon.
Reach.
Before
City.
more arrive.
Father, we...
Quickly!
Stop back here while there's good looting to be had.
What about men?
We managed to free them. They'll have made it back to the upper city by now.
I know we've got down archers, but arrows are waste. How so?
I don't need that stuff. I barely use what I have. Guess I still want more.
I know why I do it. Once the night work is done, you don't take your share of some other gas will. I smell something.
Defeat the bridge guards. Okay.
Somebody sneaking around. Someone.
Now we go. That's actually not the one I wanted.
The general returns. Open the gate. Open the gate.
General, the Seeing Stone. I can use it.
Lantir, safer it is. The armies of Gondor will come soon.
We're safe. Good. Come.
We've been waiting for Gondor for weeks. No one has come. Can you really use the stone to defeat them?
Yes.
Then I will find where it's hidden.
Mission complete. Ding!
We must return to Shelob. She can show us the location of the Palantir.
The Palantir is here. The war is here. We must weaken Sauron's hold on Minas Ithil.
In the meantime, I'm gonna unlock a skill. Gain might each time you're damaged in combat? Nah. Successful storage strike gain much more might. Might fully resets after you take damage, miss an attack, or exit combat. Nah, I think we're gonna go with... Actually, I don't want to get supporting skills yet. I want to get all the main skills first. Critical strike. Now, is that quest here, or do I have to go back to the other zone to go talk to the spider lady? It looks like I gotta go back to the other zone. Oh no, it says available in Minas Ithil. To deliver her final vision. How final will it really be? It's done. And we're just gonna fast travel over to here. Because otherwise we risk me getting sidetracked
It is
and killing a
time.
bunch of orcs.
Shelob will show us the Palantir.
Only if it serves her interests.
Well, yes. I mean... Let's be fair here. Everything she's shown us is to serve her interest. Now, what that interest is...
Talia.
The ring is lost. But I will have my answers.
The ring is not necessarily lost.
Shelob! Minas Ithil is on the verge of collapse. We need the Palantir.
The Palantir. Have I not given you sight over your enemies? That is what you seek, isn't it? Oh, I will grant you your vision. But how much are you willing to forfeit in the bargain? Oh, your soul. There's hardly any left.
I must know.
The final attack is coming. The Palantir cannot fall into the Witch King's hands.
We must return to Minas Ithil.
Yeah, luckily that's easy. I can just fast travel there. There's a fight coming up here that I believe is rather annoying.
They're moving up from the lower city. Where are the archers? I want every man with a bow up on the wall now.
General Castamere pulled us off. We're to be held in reserve.
Why would he do that? We're beyond reserve.
Where is Castamere? I need to find him.
As do I. He hasn't been seen in hours.
The gate.
Get down! They're burning! Get water! Run! Form up! Shields! Hold now! Attack! Push them back! London over here! Try to hold them back! Show them no mercy!
That's not what I wanted to do.
None of them get through! Push them back!
Ow. I'm on fire. Where'd you come from?
Show them no mercy!
The Witch King!
Reinforcements are coming! Push them back! Reinforcements are here! Hold the courtyard! We stop them
Ow.
here!
You! Maggot! You're getting in the way of what we're trying to accomplish here! Since no one else is gonna stop you, I'll have to!
Shock.
We'll see about that. Honorable Stealth's not gonna help me. Actually, no, that's gonna help me.
Let's see.
I need some help.
Counter, Ranger!
The city is lost! Save your people! Recruit! The city is lost!
You betrayed us!
I did this for you, Itrol. For your survival. The Palantir means nothing. I would give all of Gondor to save you!
What of our people? Of our honor?
There is no honor in death.
Castamere!
I don't remember this fight other than remembering that it really annoyed me.
You will deliver what was promised. You will hold to our bargain. My daughter's freedom.
Castamere, no!
She is free to die with her people.
You should have known that.
Leave. No. Submit and end your torment. Fall before us.
Yes, I'll probably fall before you several times. Oops. Yeah, wrong button. We'll get to do that over again. I really dislike this
The
fight.
servants of Sauron deny death. Just as
Retry. I've done the fight before, it's just... It's annoying because those Ys will pop up off screen, and you can't see them.
You will obey the this foul elf from you.
No, you won't.
The Witch King will consume and remake you. The Witch King will dominate you. You will kneel before the Witch King.
Too slow.
It is pointless to resist. You cannot hold out against me.
Return to darkness!
Join his army. We will add you to our number.
You wish. Ow.
Submit to our dark master. Accept your defeat. The Witch King is your master.
Not even close.
We will purge the elf from you.
Two down.
You are cast out!
The Witch King is your true master.
Is he now?
Your true master is the Witch King.
Ow. Those attacks don't hurt too bad. It's the unblockable.
Forsake the Ringmaker,
Two down.
Your resistance weakens.
Return to your master!
Now it's one-on-one. Do you really think you can take me? actually went a lot better this time. Talion, are you really about to do what I think you're about to do? Yes.
Submit to your destiny.
Get up, Ranger! You will not claim him today.
I'd forgotten about this.
My lord, I have the Palantir, and we have located the new ring. It is with the spider. You have served me well. Minas Morgul is yours. Now, bring me Celebrimbor's ring. And what of Shura? Send the Nazgûl. All of them.
She's not gonna like that. Now. Once this finishes loading, I'm going to pause it for a minute and take a quick AFK. We will continue when I get back. But, no. Crap, we have a cutscene first. You stabbed me.
So it is true.
You killed me.
And yet you live. What is that like? To die and live again? Do you feel pain? Do you suffer?
What of the city? Of the Palantir?
The Nazgûl have taken both. They belong to the Dark Lord now.
Then I have failed.
What if you keep fighting?
He wields the light of Galadriel. We can recover the ring.
Your rings are the cause of all this, Elf Lord.
You can see him.
I see him.
Who are you?
I'm the Blade of Galadriel.
Since when does Galadriel work with assassins?
Great threats make for unlikely alliances. You know this better than most. Now tell me more about this ring.
We crafted it to defeat Sauron. But it was lost to the Grey Spider Shelob.
The Nazgul will be drawn to the power of the ring.
We cannot let it fall into Sauron's hands. The light of Galadriel, give it to us!
Stay your hand! My light will protect us, but it will not leave my side.
We must move quickly.
Try to keep up.
Try to keep up.
Come, Ranger!
Yeah, we're... Oh. God, you're still alive? Anyway, I will be right back. We will continue when I get back. And... we will uncover more of this story. Oops, I'm sorry. I forgot to put the music on before I... We are back. Hope everybody is having a good time. We are going to continue our story here. And see where this little quest takes us. Oops. Yeah. Can I think? Follow her to Shelob's lair.
Giant spider. With something bigger. Someone sneak.
We must move quickly!
I'm right here beside you.
There's no telling how many Nazgûl the King has sent. They must not get my ring.
Can the Nazgûl defeat one so great as Shelob?
Together they wield a terrible power.
In other words, yes.
Even Shelob's brood fear the Nazgûl.
We must hurry.
Shelob has the power of the new ring.
Do not remind me. But powerful though my ring is, the Nazgûl wield rings of their own. Our only hope is the light of Galadriel.
And it shall protect us. But I shall be the one to wield it.
Spiders. This place is just all kinds of messed up.
We are nearly there.
Ready yourself. And do not stray far from my side.
In all honesty, they could have done away with that section of just running. There's no point to it. Aw, poor Shelob.
Sacrifices must be made.
Why now?
Take the ring.
Well, thank you, Spartan Stockade, for the host. I appreciate that.
Build your army. Your path will be made clear.
How are you doing tonight? Yeah, I'm almost caught up to the place that I've played through.
We must destroy this ring.
It belongs to us.
Your legend holds true, Celebrimbor.
This ring is different.
use it to defeat Sauron.
I strike down men corrupted by these rings. Do not become one of them.
When the time comes, I will do what is needed.
Perhaps. Get as far from here as you can.
I'm doing good.
The ring wraiths will return. They always do. Our paths will cross again.
Yeah, I played it through, or I started playing it right when it came out, and I don't remember. I think I got called away to work. So I did play it for a time, and I just kind of set it aside and never finished it. So I decided that I'd pick it back up because I really enjoyed the first game quite a bit. I didn't care for their changing of the equipment system in this one, just because I felt it kind of cheapened the weapons that you'd spent the entire first game building up, but which were his personal weapons. But you know, it's setting that aside. I think what I played of it was really good. So I'm looking forward to playing through it all the way this time, and finishing it. I finished the first one.
Do you hear that sound?
That is the forest of Carnan, and not our concern.
That's what you think.
Talion. We need to build our army.
Yes. There. That encampment is full of warriors.
Our warriors.
Well, eventually. But Act 2, The Rise to Power. Yeah, it was somewhere early in Act 2 that I like I said, I set it aside. I think I got called away on a business trip, so I didn't play it for a while, and just never managed to come back to it. Unfortunately, that happens all too much. I'll try targeting a stealth. B to stealth dominate your target when not in stealth. P to dominate an orc. All drain abilities will now dominate the target, as does interrogating a worm.
Our greatest assets are the power of the ring and stealth. If possible, we should remain undetected until we have tilted the odds in our favor.
Ten archers without being detected.
Actually, I suppose there is all the fun we can have torturing them.
These archers will be more than just our weapons. They will be our eyes.
Two.
Keep up the watch. No need to worry. His place is out.
Yeah, I think, and I also think this. There were some issues at the start, and there was also some a certain degree of
maybe I'll knock off
people didn't really understand
The ring
what they
will
were
give us
going
an
for
army,
with some stuff.
and then it will give us Mordor.
Ain't a beast I can't skin. Give me a sharp enough knife. Whose side are you on here? Plenty more seas like Minas Heathfield have conquered. Get
Get your drills right, or you'll miss out on the whole stinking war. Well, Bruce is fighting in the pit today. I know it's an absolute terror. Train hard, you'll fight hard. And then maybe you can conquer a Gondorian city too.
A fine addition to our army.
Put your backs into it, you maggot. You'll not be conquering the rest of Gondor with a weak arm.
Must have imagined it. We'll have to find a fight somewhere else then. Have another one.
Plenty more seas like Minas Ithil to conquer. Get your drills right, or you'll miss out on the whole stinking war.
Yep, that's right. Miss out on the whole stinking war.
You heard the news about Minas Ithil, right?
The servants of the Dark Lord become ours.
So that's what I wanted to do.
Around here. I should head to the pit. See if that big Oolong's fighting today.
I gave you sight, Grave Walker. Is this the best you can do? Have I chosen?
Don't be so snitty, Shelob.
Our greatest assets are the power of the ring and stealth. If possible, we should remain undetected until we have tilted the odds in our favor.
Can't believe I did that. So close.
These archers will be more than just our weapons. They will be our eyes.
That's what I meant to do.
He will serve us well.
Serve me right now by getting out of the way.
Put your backs into it, you maggot. You'll not be conquering the rest of Gondor with a weak arm. What in darkness was that? This ain't a difficult thing to master. It's fighting. You're an order. Now act like one. I see a mistake this time from any of you. You'll regret it. You globs better listen. I'm trying to teach you something here. A skill you'll need when you get to sacking cities.
No enemy in Mordor is safe from the power of my ring.
Put your backs into it, you maggots. You'll not be conquering the rest of Gondor with a weak arm.
Already our army consumes that of the Dark Lord.
Train hard, you'll fight hard. And then maybe you can conquer a Gondorian.
They are powerless.
I like how their armor instantly turns blue as soon as I dominate them.
Die, man swine! Die, die, die! If I had my own force, I'd have the world built 1,000.
You heard the news about Minas Ithil, right? We're not gonna let the Witch King's boys have all the fun.
Aren't you now? Dominator's orcs will not attack their former allies until you press down on the D-pad to activate them. If you enter combat, any nearby Dominator orc will activate automatically. And now we have to activate them because it won't let us progress without.
Let us test our warriors.
Alright, you die.
We'll make you choke on those arrows for the Bright Lord! Enemies of the Bright Lord, die!
Come on, guys. Come on, you can do better than this.
Glory to the Bright Lord! Strike his eyes! Oh, still! Now! Easy! It's camel!
Promising start, but this is only the beginning. We require more warriors, stronger warriors.
Well, of course.
We will also require commanders, exceptional orcs who can do more than simply serve as fodder.
But what of this forest? It calls to us.
We must not be distracted. Building our army is paramount.
Superhero costume change. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Your fodder. I don't think I got anything else new. I forgot you could put gems in the ring. Uh, 10% less damage to followers.
Look, a carnival!
Look, a cargo. Yep, there's lots of traders here. The return of the new ring gives you the power of the domination of your enemies. It is time to forge an army. Of course, I don't think I have any... I don't know this area yet, so I need to start getting some information. Yeah. That's what I thought. Of course, this is only a 2 war chief. Got a lot of information I gotta get. Oh yes, and I need to spend a skill point. What do I want now? Ground finisher takes less time. chain stealth kills, which can be helpful. Ice storm. That's what I use more, so we're gonna go with that for now. I'd like to talk to you. I need to start getting some information. Let's start at the top of the food chain. Google the Marauder. Killed instantly using poison. Vulnerable to execution. And can be damaged ranged by ranged fire and stealth. Not immune to anything. He's commander. 4 banners and reinforcements. I'll have to deal with his upset followers if I kill him. And he has a gang of warriors. All in all, not too bad. Ready to pull up on yours. So I guess I need to do that. Oh, hello.
Arpratu.
Immune to curse and vigilant against stealth. He's enraged by stealth, so definitely don't do stealth against him. He's a tank. He has determination, which means he can heal himself up. But you can interrupt that. He has wave of might. And he's an Olog. Joy. Ugh. In addition to that, he has a gang of warriors.
Circle closes around you, crushes you.
Yeah, maybe not.
Many orcs, man, in many pieces. Watch out!
Hi.
Stop you, right?
Missed. Not likely to happen.
Ranger does not kill Olog. Olog kill Ranger.
What about that? That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do it that way. Thank you. That's not what I wanted to do either. Oops, wrong button.
Push him down.
sword, and also if there's a skill that I don't have to do the collect anymore. I'll automatically collect it, and I really want that. It's one of those things I try to anticipate where the button, but it doesn't really let you do that until the button prompt comes up. You can't do it, and it's one of those things that just always gets on my nerves a little bit.
Nern is overrun with orcs, perfect for our purpose.
What became of Lothario? The people? Queen Marwen, it was she who first suggested an orc army.
This time will be different. We have the new ring.
We have the new ring. It's time to forge an army. Never mind.
I've had enough of your mouth, Bruise. So now I'm gonna kill you, for all these orcs to see.
Always said you were an optimist. Know what that is, mate? It's about sizing up a situation that's bloody impossible and saying, yeah, alright, I'll have a go. I'm exactly the same way.
No, I'm sorry about that. Give me a sec, I'll Wow. That's fun.
I like him.
Oh, Nightbot. I must have forgot to turn that off. Nightbot. Sorry, what was the link you were, what was the link for? For I like the health recovery on execution. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've done that myself. I don't usually mind links. I just had I did have an instance of somebody getting a little annoying with them, but which is why I got turned on. I had meant to turn it off, and I just forgot about it. Dominate Captain. Attack him until he breaks, and then dominate him.
Yeah, come on then. Never can have too many heads.
Get on the ground.
gonna skewer me? Ah, that little sword's good for a tickle, maybe. But you're gonna need more than that to take me down.
Bruise.
Damaged by executions, fire, and beasts. He's a tank and he's arrow-proof. And vigilant and stealth. Not that I'm being stealthy at the moment. It's actually not who I wanted to hit.
Oh, that was nasty.
Ow.
The dog's wounded now!
Yeah, that's what you think.
The dog felt that one!
Yeah, he did. Missed. Nah, I wasn't trying to. I was trying to go between his legs. Thank you. Oh. I didn't know. Thank you. Okay. Now, I can stop messing around with you.
No man is bringing me down.
Submit! You serve the bright Lord now!
Bright Lord, Dark Lord. Same thing, really. End results me ripping spines out, which I like to do anyway, so either way's a win.
A fine addition to our army.
Name's Bruce. From here on out, I will be your shadow. No one gets to you without my say-so.
Don't worry about my enemies. They will all follow eventually.
You want to plant your flag in Mordor, you'll need to do it deep. There's a fortress nearby. They say it's ruled by a two-headed troll big as a mountain. Deadly smart. Which, well, I guess he'd have to be given the two heads. You take him down, you'll send a message to Sauron, and get yourself some nice new digs as part of the bargain.
I'm not going to do this alone.
Gather your troops.
Will do. Ooh, just make sure you let me pop his heads off, won't ya?
I like Bruce. I have to admit, I like Bruce. Okay, we're gonna be going for about a half hour more, and I'm gonna have to call it, but... Skill point. Bruce wants to help you defeat the Overlord, capture the fortress in Nerwyn. The region is controlled by the fortress of Sharkburs. I'm probably massacring some of these names, but which is ruled by a fearsome overlord. To begin your conquest of Mordor, you must assault and capture Sharkburs. Increase your army's strength by recruiting additional captains to serve as assault leaders in your assault force. Press right bumper to view the siege upgrades. warlord's strongest troops are his war chiefs. Yeah, no kidding. They are responsible for the fortress's formidable defenses, known as siege upgrades. You can draw out a war chief by undertaking a confrontation mission. Once drawn out, a war chief can be killed or dominated and recruited into your army. Killing or dominating a war chief before the assault disables his siege upgrade, weakening the fortress's defenses. And is thus important to do. Gravewalker, Assault Force level 45. Bruce has joined your assault force as an assault leader. We're recruiting additional captains to join the assault force and spend Mirian to purchase siege upgrades for them. Press A to continue. Feral Bastion. Mounted cavalry. The attacking army is strengthened with a group of explosive sappers who charge the fortress gates. Or we can give aim at Oleg High, which destroy fortress walls. I'm going to hold off for the time being. Ultimately, I'll probably give him Oleg High. We don't know him. That war chief has poison spouts, so I definitely want to get rid of him. I hate poison spouts. He has a host of hunters. So getting rid of him, we'll get rid of the hunters. Getting rid of him, get rid of the poison spouts. And then I can see about getting myself some more captains. Best thing about recruiting captains is not only do you weaken your opponent's defense because you just took their captain. Okay, so I need to get intel on these two guys. No, I need to get intel on these two guys before I draw them out. But I got a skill point. Brutal aggression, might can be double charged, enabling brutal executions which cause nearby enemies to flee in terror. Which can be useful, but usually I just hate. Because I usually end up doing it when I didn't really want to. I think I'm gonna get my Ice Storm.
Weakening enemy power is important, but what is most crucial for conquest is strengthening our own forces.
Sorry, wrong button. Dominate captains and prepare for the assault. Costs. We now have which king's visions? I don't remember those. Wonder if I just I wonder if I hadn't done those. Wonder if I'd focused on the main. Bright Lord quests. Nemesis missions. Shadows of the Past. I have not done much of these. No, Bright Lord quest. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Is that my favorite kind of worm? Yes. One I just gotta go look at. Okay. Let's see here. Your two bodyguards are these two, so. I find it interesting how you can send a message board on a death threat mission, but he's terrified of stealth. Takes additional damage from ranged and dazed for being pinned. Sorry, dazed when shot in the head, or basically he's dazed if he's shot. Shoot him in the head or shoot him in the foot, and he's dazed. Can be damaged by ranged, execution, and fire. He has a cursed weapon and a gang of warriors. He's a tracker and trapper. Trappers can be annoying. And he's a blood brother to an unknown captain. Nothing's ever easy.
What was that?
Oh, hi. Join the winning side.
When I heard you'd been snooping on me, I had to walk all the way out here to teach you a lesson. And I hate walking.
Koth.
I'd watch my back if I were you. Brilliant hit! Move it! Oh, do try that one again! Try it again!
Here. I'm busy.
You better be feeling that curse! Might work on the others, but not me! Dirty! I am your
Had enough of you.
Abandon your master and serve me!
What do you wish of me? getting started!
How you going, Bright Lord? Well, see you're expanding already. Beauty. You know what you should do? Is make that bloke your bodyguard. Anyone looking to carve his way across Mordor needs a guard or two. I mean, I don't. I mean, obviously. If it ever got to the point where I needed a hand on the battlefield, I'd cut my own throat. But you should have some added muscle. No shame in it.
The best part about that is press Y to command this one. Okay, well, cut your bodyguards in half. Oh, that's because I hit the wrong button. That's the button I wanted to hit. Defender host, Savage host, Hunter host. We'll get back to that later. 'Cause we won't be getting to the siege tonight, so I really did like the way they did sieges. In this. Summon bodyguard. Your bodyguard can now be summoned to fight by your side. If I don't want to summon him right now.
Why we have overlord.
Fast travel point has not been unlocked. We're gonna fix that. This is right. Excuse me? Since there's elf shot around here. Oh, there it is. Pardon me, I'm just running through. Don't mind me. Nobody important. Just the Bright Lord.
Everyone's afraid of this tree witch. Think they're just a bunch of cowards. Uruk should fear nothing.
Just the one of you down there?
Crowds aren't so big. Well, suppose they are really.
Sorry, I do tend to get dominate happy. Because it's always funny when a captain goes to attack you and suddenly finds himself surrounded by people that he thought was on his side but turned out to be on yours. Just get up there, man. Did always think that, flipping the towers like that should really cause Sauron to get a little angsty. I mean, it's not like he wouldn't notice. Nothing else to this. But I'm better at this than I am at the shallow memories. Those things can take forever. One more. That's everything. Captains. You know what? We're gonna do that. That'll be the last thing we do tonight.
We must go to the forest of Carnan. Something calls me.
Not all calls should be answered, Talion.
Yeah, you're probably right about that, but I really
You know
don't
what we're
remember
going to
that
find
quest.
here, don't you?
As much as anyone can know.
Push him down! You're gonna die!
Mounted combat. Hold right trigger to enter stealth. Right trigger and X for stealth kill. Right trigger and X to devour an enemy has been knocked down. Devouring your enemy just restores your mount's health. And your might is full. YB to execute, or X and A to howl and summon additional Caragors. Now, if you'll excuse me. I see no point in wasting you guys. And since I can't start the quest while I'm on a mount, okay, violent nature. I really just don't remember this. Or maybe I'll remember it once I get on it, but...
Go! Go! It haunts us!
What creature haunts this forest?
Oh, Carnan is no creature. She is nature itself.
She calls us.
Talion, we must move with great caution.
Actually, I think I do remember this.
Andy! And me! You... Have some mercy, Ranger. Don't leave me like this!
What has happened here?
Dominate him, and you will have the truth.
Cut me free, Ranger!
Give me a second.
I have loot, gold and treasures from the Great Hall of Minas Ithil. She's picking us off, one by one.
That beasts come hundreds strong.
Get out here and show yourself!
Pit to peak, enslave Vidar rivers and trees.
No!
I take it this is the work of Khan.
This is the forest of Kanan, and she will protect it with the full power of nature.
This forest is possessed by death as much as life.
The two are bound together. That is Kanan.
What are the orcs doing here?
They are doing Sauron's work.
Of course they're doing this.
What is she? The cows? The ghouls? She's all of it.
Feed, you will feed 1,000 mouths.
Why do these beasts not attack us?
They hear her song. They are part of her as she is part of them. Yet they will defend. She is watching us.
No. She's drawing us in. This Kanan has been busy. Where are you?
Yeah, I vaguely remember this. Excuse me, I'm gonna do a quick sidetrack here and grab this Gondorian artifact. Because it doesn't belong here.
The ability to scry, to see beyond the limit of ordinary vision, has always fascinated us. Those who claim to scry say pools of still water held in an antique bowl can foresee Mordor's many dangers, or reveal a glimpse of fair Gondor itself. But the bowl lacks the range or clarity of the Palantir, and I wonder whether it shows us anything beyond what we might wish to be true.
Could the elves scry with such a bowl?
Yes, and doing so was safer than using a Palantir, because the visions travel in only one direction.
Oh, you just lead me back to where the trail was.
Cut me loose, Tark. We'll fight our way out. I found it! The tree! She's the tree!
Spirit of Karnan is tree and beast, fang and claw, root and spear.
It didn't seem to make her happy.
Well, that wasn't there before.
Investigate the great tree. Yeah,
changed and unlike this fleshling. Where is your rot? Your buddings? Do you grow? Do you wither? No. No, no. A lifeless beast are you, but no. For you die and die. Not lifeless, but deathless. A flesh-haunted thing.
Talia, we cannot defeat her. What would you suggest I do? Throw down your sword and kneel. I will not kneel to this thing.
Keeper of the Wild! Conan!
Who do you call to?
Hear our thunder, fleshling!
Ow, 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 ow,
Old wounds reopened. Now we bleed.
In moments.
Suffer with us.
Come on. I know you were boring, but
I take it this is also nature.
In all its fury,
Can you tell it to stop?
one does not reason with the wind.
Fire to forest, fire to trees. Your ash will feed. Die alone, we. Nature's tomb spanned sky and sea. We all die together. We burn with you, and return will we.
who are you? I scratched it. Scratched it again. Come on, you think you can take me? Don't run out of those. Let's get trapped in a corner. Where'd you go? There you shots will do it. If I could have gotten 2 headshots, I probably would have done it, but...
Well, it seems this Karnan isn't as powerful.
You deserve that, Talion.
Unleashed to rise and rise again. In a hole go you.
What have we unleashed?
The cry of the forests. The scream of the rivers.
Great spirit of Karnan.
Cease all cry and clamor. You have woken Torgorot. Cracked and creviced until now. I opened the Dark Lord. He stokes its flames. Forges cage like kindling for shattering fire to come. Burn you, burn we. A fire for all it will be.
What have we awoken?
Undead! Ringmaker, your forge sings. fire woken by a cold metal ring.
We hear your call. Allow us to help.
Yes, you will. You. A deathless beast. You. A flesh-haunted thing.
We will find Tor Goroth.
Go now. Your Balrog waits. He rises in doom shadow. Fight till death and rise again, you will fight. Soon and soon. Death will defeat undead.
So we've got more money.
It seems this ring has woken more in Sauron.
Yes, we must go to Golgoroth and deal with this Balrog.
Okay, and as I said, with that, we are going to call it a night. Hope you all had a good time. Hope you'll come back. Remember, follows are free. I will be back. I'm aiming to be back tomorrow night around 6 p.m., 6 to 9 p.m. playing Warframe with Autofire for Warframe Wednesday. If Autofire isn't up to playing, then we will continue our Shadow War playthrough. Otherwise, we will be playing Warframe. And then I will be back probably on Friday for some Friday to continue our playthrough on Shadow War. So, hope you all had a great one. I'm going to call it a night. Take care, have a great one, and we will see you next time on The Guy with the Smile. Yeah, you too, Spartan.